Welcome back, everyone. I'm Kalen, and we're going to be finishing off since November today with Charlie's Route and the Epilogue. Once again, I'm just going to be reading through the whole thing, so if you want to skip ahead to the new stuff, just go ahead and do it. I won't judge you. Let's get into it. Blah, blah, blah. Sweep the leg! Sweep the leg! I'm fighting for my life here on this stolen couch. Haha, gotcha! His character catches my kick and proceeds to wield my guy's leg like a giant club, slamming his body against the ground behind him. You probably shouldn't do things that Val just shouted out. He can hear him. Well, yeah, I know that now. Don't sweep the leg! For a huge bear, Val sure has golden retriever energy. I don't know what to do with that. Why the hell is everyone on his side? You pick the guy everyone hates. It's tradition. How the hell was I supposed to know that? Huffing, the goat is shaking the controller around as if he expects it to do something. It looks ready to split in two. Also, no one likes you. Oh, ha ha! Val gasps. Know me! Don't joke about stuff like that. What can I say? I'm in my truth era. The bat's deadpan is inscrutable. If you don't chill, I'm gonna get a gag for you. Where would you find something like that? You know, that shop that gets all adulty in the back. Softcore toys for straight people. I've not through worse. Oh, you think you're funny? Fuck yeah! Never stood a chance. My guy appears to have exploded. How did you even do that? Double QCF heavy punch. What? Never mind. My hand actually hurts right now. You know, pressing the buttons harder doesn't make you do more damage. I think the results speak for themselves. While Charlie is celebrating, I realize that Edgar hasn't said anything at all. I look beside me to find the pigeons slumped down with their hands in their hoodie, staring at their feet, lost to this world. I shoulder them. Hey, are you okay? Is that a real question? I'm taken aback by their tone. I drop it. These things play Blu-rays, right? We could watch a movie or something. Yeah, sure. Let's see what the bargain bin has for us. The bat leans over the side of the couch to rummage through something. She starts listing off names in a rote monotone. We've got the Star Trek reboot, Mars Attacks, Melancholia. Dude. What? Warriors of Virtue, God's Not Dead 2. Charlie chuckles. 2, specifically. Eight-Legged Freaks, Arches, Idiocracy, Don't Breathe. You're omitting the rom-coms, aren't you? I would never. I stopped listening. Tell you what. You pick something good, I'll find some grub. I'm fucking starving. Whatever. No fish. Ha, fish. Could you imagine? Come on, bestie. You look like you need it. They stir suddenly. Uh-huh. Food. Now. Val grabs them from under their shoulder as he passes, and I'm still rising as I watch him practically drag the pouty pigeon away from the couch. The duo follows Charlie through the tapestries we'd hung up around our hideout and into the darkness beyond. When I reach that point myself, I freeze for a moment, gazing at the threshold like a chick that has grown too comfortable in his egg. When I finally push past the thin fabric, I'm left in near total darkness. I can only barely orient myself by the handful of shelves that are lit dimly by the glow emanating from behind me. I wait for my eyes to adjust to the gloom. Long aisles grow from the gray, still and cold, a cemetery for commerce. We'd thrown our party in the single most inhospitable location in America, Best Buy. You coming or what? I flinch when I hear him call out from behind from the front door, keys in hand. Yeah, I can't see shit in here. I leave the gaming department, skirting past a desk where I'd once purchased my last cell phone. I passed huge flat screens, refrigerators with all new AI features, and expensive cameras that no one would ever use. Up front, there was a cardboard cutout of an old timey possum in suspenders, shouting his signature catchphrase, "It's burrowing time!" Beside him was a stack of unsold Blu rays. The shadows made him menacing. When I catch up with them at the door, I'm blinded once again, this time by the light. Ow. I close my eyes, adjusting against the sting. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. The music permeates the outside world, as it has for weeks. Not this again. I hate this song now. Can we just change it? Nomi rigged it. I don't know how. His gruff, dismissive tone betrayed that he hadn't really bothered to try. We gotta pass the in check or we're stuck in synth-pop hell forever. I'm slowly working my eyes open, though I'd rather not. My surroundings gradually come into focus. A mess of colorful brands forced lockstep into uniform storefronts. Our mall had seen better days. I kinda like it. If we locked you out here for 2 hours, you'd be drinking cleaning supplies in no time. Jesus, dude. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. I don't remember her even liking this stuff. I feel like she just did it for the meme. Liminal spaces and all that. That's not... Liminal spaces are the spots in between. You can't just call any empty room set to old music a liminal space. Oops. I stretch my arms over my head, donning a performatively smug smile. Linguistic drift, bitch. Literally usually means figuratively now. Get with the times. And look who woke up the moment it was time to be pedantic. I see you. You doing okay? Stop asking me that. The bird was never big on eye contact, but they aren't usually this quiet. In fact, they're prone to exhausting info dumping when the mood strikes. Today they seem shrunken. Alright, what do we have here? We've got stale pretzels from that one shitty stand over there. I wouldn't trust the hot dogs or anything with cheese. There's the candy store. I'm starting to process that it's kind of weird how malls mostly just serve cinnamon rolls and pretzels. How did that happen? Not exactly the food pyramid, is it? And pizza. Well, there's an idea. It's all garbage, so they probably keep the ingredients frozen in the back. I bet I can pull a Papa Charles and whip up something edible. There's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. Oh man, I could go for a pineapple chicken with bacon and barbecue sauce with... It's mall pizza. You're getting cardboard with pepperoni or not pepperoni. That's it. You could let a man dream. Just 1 minute. It's precarious walking between two large men once they get all animated like this and limbs start swinging around. But I'm an ermine. Being on the smaller side, I've grown used to watching out for dudes that don't do so themselves. Just close your eyes and imagine you're eating something better. Maybe it'll help. I told Sarah to do that once. It didn't help the flavor. Dude, gross. Oh, that's rich coming from you. Please, you should be so lucky. I already want to go back to where the world was small and full. I feel vulnerable being nearly alone in such a large and public space. We pass fully stocked clothing stores, one of those shops that got taken over by Funko Pop trash, and cases full of jewelry still locked behind iron gates. At times like these, people actually say they feel like they're being watched, but it might actually be worse when you know that you aren't. Charlie hops the bar at the pizza place, his horn seemingly scraping a fixture. Instinct tells me to look both ways to check for security, even though I know that no one's coming. Wishful thinking. Alright, sit down, shut up, and watch the master work. All for freedom and for pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. We do just that for a while, as Charlie disappears into the back of the restaurant to find the freezer. But then I get bored. Before long, I'm pacing lazily around the outside, stretching as I wander without destination. I notice that Val has made his way over to the candle shop, so I join him as he stares longingly into the window. So close and yet so far. He rattles the security gate with the defeated body language of a teenage girl. We could have really livened up the place. Not to mention how bad Charlie stinks lately. I snort. Now you're seeing? Don't start. We're both taken aback as the shutter starts to roll upwards. It's not locked. They grunt as they lift the deceptively impotent security measure overhead. Damn, someone's getting fired. Oh my gosh, we are thriving. The giddy bear rushes inside without hesitation. You're welcome. Thank you, Edgar. I give in to sin, because you have to make this life livable. Let's see here. Sea breeze, apple cinnamon. There's always lemon. Campfire. He gasps. Lavender, my beloved, I missed you so much. Like falling asleep in the arms of a big round. We all jump at the sound of a crash as a candle collides with the back wall. The glass jar shatters on impact, raining shards onto the tile below. I'm made aware of Charlie's presence when he lets out a long, low whistle. He picks up another lidded candle and pitches it across the store like a baseball. This one hits a glass shelf, bringing down an entire display of perfume bottles. Fuck, that is satisfying. What are you doing? Aghast, the bear is shielding his lavender candle as if it's a baby in his care. Redecorating. There's cameras, dude. Cameras without eyes. A third candle flies through an island of lotions, scattering them like bowling pins before rolling in an arc along the floor, unbroken. No one's coming. Live a little. Charlie hands Edgar a candle, who turns it over a few times before winging it into the growing mess. This is fast becoming some backwoods carnival game. I give in to sin, because I like to practice what I preach. With a resigned sigh and a shrug, Val returns to his shoplifting, the pressure now on for him to rescue whatever he might want before Charlie gets to it. I don't see any sense in getting in anyone's way, but after a few minutes... Do y'all smell smoke? Shit, fuck, already? And he's gone. The silence that follows is kind of eerie in its contrast. I can now hear that Val has been humming along with the intercom song in order to drown out the ruckus. Edgar uncaps his pet Sharpie pen with a little pop and takes to scrawling on the wall as if it were their space to take. Why bother stopping them at this point, I figure. They step back after a moment to appraise their work. We don't live in the grand scheme of things. I think about it for a moment. It sounds kind of familiar and hopeful, I guess. Almost like when someone says that nothing matters with a smile. But then they return to their work. They write it again. They write it again. Are you... I stop myself. Well, let's not. I'm gonna... I trail off. I don't really want to be here anymore. Again and again, I give in. That's how my love goes. Nomi hadn't moved from her spot, like usual. You get lost? I slump onto the couch next to her. The guys are being a lot. She doesn't look up from the show that she's put on the television. Boys will be boys, or whatever. I think Charlie's been acting up more ever since he realized you aren't holding his leash anymore. She waves away the thought. That freak can be someone else's problem. I don't have the energy for it anymore. He'll tire himself out. Or burn the place down. I thought I smelled something. Reminds me of your birthday. I've had a few. With the cake. Not helping. You know the one. You just come out, so Val tried to bake you a gay cake. Not the rainbow flag, the blue one. My hand raises to my face in embarrassment. Oh God. No one caught what it was, so I just tried to cheer him up. Wow, thank you so much, Val. I've always wanted to try a toothpaste cake. Oh my God, shut the fuck up. I buried that moment beneath the whole damn memory palace. I felt so bad. It looks so gross. Not an appetizing thought, no. There was even orange juice on the table. I chuckle. Devil's combo. What even brought this up? Charlie? Was he even there? Was he even... Of course he was! Look at me, it's been what, a decade? You're unbelievable. Oops. How do you forget about an exploding cake? Oh wow, was that year? Charlie had hidden a firework among the candles, so while we were all singing happy birthday, it blew up in your face. I don't know how we put up for that guy for this long. I guess some kids just get grandfathered in. They were always there, so we just intuit that they always will be. You don't question it. I just remember thinking he was cool, but I guess he was just way older than us. He was a total loser. That's why he was hanging around with freshmen. Never saw it coming when I got him back. I gasp when I remember where this is going. Oh no. Yep. Superglued his horns to a PVC pipe while he was sleeping. It was insane. He had to turn sideways to walk through doors for like a week until they figured out how to get it back off. He never tried anything like that again. Tried what? I turned just in time to see everyone else returning through the layers of fabric. Thought you got lost or something. Val pushes past him. Your illicit pizza delivery, Miss O'Neill. Oh, I have such trouble with that line. With a sing-song tone, he bows, presenting an open box. What am I looking at? I shredded the pepperoni before I put it in the oven. What the fuck? That's genius. It's what you get when you let the man of the house do the work. It might actually be a catch if you just never spoke. Charlie holds up an oily slice with a dismissive expression. Sounds like a you problem. Close your own damn ears. Naomi's already halfway through her first slice. Val passes a couple paper plates to me. I grab a slice for myself, then one for Edgar. Ooh, the pepperoni is evenly spread and it's crispy all over. This might be the first 7 out of 10 mall pizza. The glass ceiling is shattered. Were we gonna watch a movie or something? Naomi scoffs. Well, you've busied me. I'm busied. Pizza's not gonna werewolf on you if you turn your back on it. It's fine. We could just talk. Oh god, anything but that. Just give me a minute. Okay, change of plans. I didn't pick a pizza movie. We need a pizza movie. What are you talking about? The Dark Crystal is objectively not a pizza movie. It's against decorum. I've got to find, like, Scott Pilgrim or the first Power Rangers movie or something. What is that odious stench? It smells like teenagers. Stop. I notice that Edgar hasn't touched their food. They're just staring vacantly at the triangle of cooling cheese as the grease gradually penetrates the paper beneath. Hey buddy, are you feeling... Do you ever fucking stop? I'm sorry, you're... Just over and over. Are you okay? Are you okay? Who does that? Take a fucking hint already. Hey, don't harsh the vibe. It's against the rules. Is this seriously working for you guys? Honestly? Hey. I mean, I tried, but sitting here just makes me want to scream. How can you keep acting like this is normal? Is this it? This is the whole plan? We've got food, friends. Shouldn't that be enough? Nah, I was wondering when someone was gonna say it. We agreed. There's a growing sense of dread within me. I can't fucking do this anymore. This tiny world that we've made for ourselves, I'm sorry, it's not enough. They're not wrong. I've been playing nice, but sitting around here? It's like we're already dead. This ain't life. Edgar sets their plate aside and stands, brushing themselves off. You guys do what you want, but I'm going back outside. Yep, I'm ready for a change of pace. Just like that, huh? You don't want to do that. But they're already leaving. Don't... guys, come back. I take a few steps after them. Hey, stop. I don't know, maybe I can fix this. You don't want to do that. Last time you went outside, you really freaked out. But... I stand at a threshold. Ahead of me, Edgar and Charlie vanish into the dark. Behind me, Val and Nomi are bathed in the television's glow. Don't worry about me. I'll be right back. Probably. Jack, not you too. I'm already jogging through the shadows of the empty store to catch up with the others, but he sounds afraid. I start to second guess myself as I come out into the light. Say after me. It's no better to be safe than sorry. I can see two figures pulling open the sliding glass doors to the outside world. Hey! Oh, wait! I run after them, unsure if they heard me. Our phones don't work, so I need to not lose track of them. I'm already getting winded from all of this sudden activity. When I reach the front door, I see that Charlie left us the keys on the floor. I step over them. He's really not coming back, huh? The pair is already at the edge of the parking lot as I'm coming outside. Hey! I call out to them, but my eyes are drawn upward. Oh, fuck. Right. The sky is wrong. I can already feel the panic rising in me. Away from my retail nest of synth pop and fluorescence, the world has twisted into something unrecognizable. Distorted. Red. No, 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 no. It hasn't been the same since early November. I can't breathe. Fuck. He's spiraling again. We're all gonna die. It's the end of the fucking world and we're all gonna die and there won't be anyone left to care. Heart's beating so goddamn fast. What day is it? Does anyone know what day it is? How much time is left? Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck! I've got this. It's not real. It's not real. It's not. Shadow passes over my unfocused eyes and I feel something soft and warm on my lips. My entire body is so tense that it hurts, but the shock of what's now happening to me confuses things. A large hand cups the back of my head while another pulls at my lower back. I grow loose in his arms as I surrender to the kiss. At the moment my tongue starts to move, he practically drops me. Holy shit, you really are that much of a faggot. I stare back at him, blinking dumbly as I regain my balance. Shut up, that was fucked up. That was a really bad gamble. You don't grab people who are having panic attacks. It can make them so much worse. Charlie turned his back on us, making his way into the parking lot. Blah, blah, blah. I said I've got this. He's probably been waiting to have a go at me for years. Edgar follows him and, reluctantly, so do I. Your ego isn't a shortcut around consent, dude. The parking lot feels absolutely massive, almost as if it's grown while I've been inside. There's still a few cars here and then. There are still a few cars here, though a not insignificant number of them look like they were damaged in a collision, or flipped. There's a wrongness to everything that makes me not want to look at anything for too long. Like those altered images where everything is actually made of dogs, or trick art in a dentist lobby. If I stare at it, it'll unravel in response. Man, I haven't been out here since, I come out here all the time. What? Why? Hands still in their hoodie, they shrug. This is happening. I could ask you the opposite. I don't get how you can all pretend that it isn't. I still feel like I need to catch my breath. What? What day is it? No idea. Phones haven't worked in ages. No radio signals, nothing. Night never comes. I've never spotted the sun, nor have I distinctly been able to claim its absence. Just this. They gesture at the sky. Streaks and whirls, whatever it means. I learned as much as I could about it before the net went down, and I've tried to figure out more ever since. Nothing actionable. It's been a huge waste of time, but what else would I do? Shit, do you think they have snowballs? What? I look over to see him eyeing a convenience store at the corner of the lot. It appears to have been thoroughly ransacked. You just ate. Yeah, but I haven't had anything but the same old garbage for, at least a week or something. The door is hanging open and he just walks right in. I guess we're doing this. Oh, wow, this is a mess. The shelves look empty. At least the ones that are still upright do. There are a lot of wrappers on the floor along with those cardboard cartons that would normally hold product. Broken glass decorates the environs of the refrigerators, which no longer appear to be operational. Well, I'm gonna go check in the back. Who knows? He storms off on a mission, leaving me alone with Edgar. How bad have things gotten out here? As bad as you'd think. They don't seem to be fazed by any of this. You know, we could always go back. Val would be happy to see you. I'm not going back. I'm sorry, but sitting there makes me feel like I'm pulling out all my feathers. One by one. I'm done pretending. I don't know what good it does to... I hear a crunch from someone stepping on something, and my attention snaps to the front door. I'm surprised to find a whole new person standing there. The wolf looks like he's in his mid-30s, though maybe dirt has aged him. At least, I think his fur was originally white. He looks pretty fit, though he's got a bit of a belly. Oh, hello, sir. He doesn't say anything. He just swallows, staring back at me. I don't like how nervous he seems. Hell yeah, jackpot! Charlie returns with a whole box loaded up with some brand of biscuits, only stopping when he senses that something is up. Our visitor suddenly pulls a knife out of his waistband. Hold it right there. I'm sorry, but we really need that food. I'm taking it. Just walk away and no one gets hurt. Charlie sneers at him. Oh, you want this? He tilts the package a bit, as if to appraise it, before launching it directly at the wolf. The canine, caught by surprise, fumbles to catch the projectile, which is exactly what Charlie is counting on. His fist collides with the side of the man's face with the force of his entire body behind it. The wolf immediately goes limp. A heavy marionette tossed across the linoleum. He doesn't move again. Dude, what the hell? Is he... Alright, nope, that's enough of that. I'm out. Bye. Where are you going? They're stepping over the wolf's body and the now scattered biscuits. Anywhere but here. What? I was in my rights. Dude had it coming. Don't follow me. I give a shit. Edgar's probably right. Charlie is getting more and more erratic. I should leave too, right? But part of me still feels compelled to stick around. Did he really want to lose track of him out here? What is he gonna do? Stay. Breathing out slowly, I watch Edgar go. Was this an active choice, or did I just hesitate for too long this time? Whatever, who needs him? He claps me on the back hard enough that I stumble. Alright, buddy, looks like it's just you and me. He steps over the wolf, not bothering to gather up any of the food that he just fought him for. Cursing to myself, I follow. Outside, he holds his arms wide, basking in the bloody horizon. Just beyond him are two trucks that smashed into each other and just got left there. Just look at it, bro. It's fucking beautiful. This really is some final boss shit, isn't it? Breathe it in. He's framed in crimson detritus. One of the trucks had been hauling lumber, which had since escaped the bed. There's also a toolbox that had been smashed open, its gore now strewn about the pavement. What's come over you lately? What do you fucking think? He runs a hand through his hair, slicking it back. God, what a waste of a life. He kicks at a plank of wood, sending it end over end across the lot. Its silhouette trails behind it, distorted. I was a manager at goddamn Best Buy. I worked in retail for almost a decade straight. Spent most of it so numb I couldn't even feel my dick. Not exactly hunting the fucking mammoth anymore, are we? I jump as he suddenly erupts, his voice bouncing off the surrounding buildings. Right now, this might be the most alive I've ever felt. You feel it too, don't you? You came out here because watching pointless reruns until you croak wasn't gonna cut it. And just now, you stuck around because seeing me drop that guy shot the bolt of electricity right down your spine, all the way down to your... He grabs my nuts and squeezes. I shove both of my hands down hard, backpedaling. Hands off. God, why are straight dudes so fucking weird? Wake up, dude. You're always wasting your life thinking instead of just doing. You're out of time. Don't you fucking get it? He grabs my shoulders, pulling us face to face. It's over. Your pretty face is gonna burn. Your bones, stardust. Your name, there won't be anyone left to remember it. He takes it slow. Well, I definitely didn't. Savoring each word. So, what are you gonna do about it? You want to talk about your sad boy fifis and hug it out? He grins wider and wider. Or you want to end things proper? I shove him away. What is your deal, man? I want you to fight me. What the hell? Cut the bullshit. You don't gotta pretend. You followed me here. You're kinda messed up, aren't you, Jack? Good. Why go quietly? Why just wait around and wither when you could burn instead? This guy's insane. And he's twice my size. Come on. Aren't you pissed off? You had a future. Now you're not even gonna get another birthday. That career you went to college for? Waste of time. No do-overs. Could have claimed another 100 boy pussies in the time you spent passing out during lectures about mitosis or fucking macroeconomics. You were owed everything and you got nothing. How do you not want to hit something? Go ahead, dude. Pop some big boy bubble wrap or whatever. Not everyone is gonna be exactly like you. Oh, wrong voice. Go ahead, dude. Pop some big boy bubble wrap or whatever. Not everyone is gonna be exactly like you. You should be flipping cars, but instead you're sitting around playing nice with people because you haven't let it sink in that the world is already fucking ended. Let go. Hell, if you get my blood pumping, maybe I'll even let you suck my dick right here. Got more than enough to go around. I could run a charity. Who gives a shit? He makes a show of grabbing his already prominent bulge, sticking out his tongue. I roll my eyes. He acts like that thing is some kind of magic wand. Dude, why are you even like this? It's my job, don't you get it? Bulls will try to tell you different. They'll try to pretty it up, but all of history is just blood and cum. I groan in frustration. I'm really getting sick of his shtick today. It's disrespectful, pretending otherwise. If the Maker gave us sight, smell, taste, pain, and pleasure, then we're here to eat and to sing and to fight and to fuck. We are the means through which the universe observes itself. We feel. There's basically an atom bomb hanging over your head right now. No more denial. No more bargaining. It's time for acceptance. So how are you going out, huh? He reaches out a thick, meaty finger and points it at my chest. Something is coiling within me. If you want something, you just have to take it. He shoves me with it. I swing at him, lashing out so quickly it surprises even me. In an instant, I've punched him in the jaw. The impact ripples through his cheek and turns his head, though not as nearly as much as I'd hope. He's surprised, but he recovers quickly with a wicked smile. He's accepted my violence faster than even I have. Did I really just... When the fist comes, it's cataclysmic. It slams into my face and my feet leave the ground. I don't know which way is down until my shoulder meets the pavement, where I roll, scraped to shit. Swimming in my own head, I clench my eyes shut, as I will the world to be solid again. Something feels wrong inside. There's a strange grinding in my mouthful of wet fire, and I spit. A clatter. When I finally open my eyes, I see a bloody, pointed tooth. That's mine. It looks so much larger than it should. All of that was buried in my skull until a moment ago. It was a part of me. That's all I get. And he took it from me. You fucker! I move without hesitation. I move without thinking. I need him to hurt. With my feet, I strike for center of mass, but he's huge. His muscles seem to just absorb the blow. When I feel the response coming, I let myself drop to the floor to avoid it, scrambling on all fours until I feel safe enough to rise. This is how our clumsy dance goes for a while. Neither of us really know how to fight. I get the feeling that he's hit people before, but isn't used to things continuing from there. He's uncoordinated, and he already seems winded from moving all that bulk around. I want him to regret this. A month ago, I'd have held back. I'd have known that I'd be safe, that this was petty, and that I'd have to see him again tomorrow. Today, I don't honestly know if he'll stop. I'm afraid of him. And I'm feeling a lot of shit that I've never felt before. I'm not ready when he brings his knee up to my belly. When I fall, gasping, he doesn't wait for me to rise this time. He kicks me hard and I'm sent sprawling until I collide with the side of a tire. When I breathe, there's a pain in my chest that I can't identify. Whoopsie! He chuckles to himself as I strain to stand back up. He thinks that he's won. When the next punch comes, I see my chance. I don't dodge away. I charge past it, into him. I catch his leg as he passes and he finally stumbles. He crashes into the side of an abandoned work truck. There's a lot of noise as tools fall, spiraling to the ground. Seeing my opening, I punch him as hard as I can in the back of the knee. When he catches himself on all fours, I bring my hands together and slam down on his lower back. I'm rewarded with his first cry of pain. I step back as he flails wide to fend me off. It looks like something finally shut you up. Talking feels awful. I don't sound like myself with my swollen jaw. Rising to a kneel, he looks up at me with a gleeful malice in his eyes. He spits. Think fast, cocksucker! It's a brief grind of metal on asphalt. Suddenly some kind of pipe is spinning right in my face. I awkwardly cross my forearms to block it on reflex. The impact hurts to the bone, but I actually end up catching it. He's already moving. I've seen this trick before. I barely hop out of the way as a fist the size of my head grazes past. Now. I twist, swinging the pipe low like a golf club with all my might. It sings against my paws when it connects. A sickening crunch. Charlie screams. Ah! Crumples against the asphalt, gripping his shin. I see it bend. Fuck, it hurts so much. It's so good. My chest is heaving. I'm shaking. This is what we're for. He rolls onto his back and roars, his agonized fury at the sky. Again. Again. I stare up at the Crimson Harbinger. Something finally gives. I grip the pipe and I swing again. A shower of glass rains upon the lot as the car horn blares its complaint. I don't think. I just do. A yawp tears from my throat to assert dominance over the offending noise as I turn the broken window into a matching set. I don't count how many windshields I shatter, or how many mirrors are stripped from their doors. The chorus of the vehicles around me grows louder every moment, haunting and discordant. I swing. I scream. I swing. I scream. Yay! And then I think after the credits there should be a epilogue. It showed up after I did Val's routes for some reason, so I assume it'll show up again here. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Oh, perfect timing. He's finally asleep. About fucking time. That was bad. I don't blame him. It's a lot to hold all at once. We're fucked. I don't want him to go through that again. Not really up to you, is it? Well, maybe we could keep him distracted. Distracted? Sure, we've got this whole place to ourselves, right? Let's get cozy. New rule, no harshing the vibes. I don't think I can get on board with that. And why not, I guess. Yay. From Keith. I hope you enjoyed my first visual novel. It's been a stressful month. I've had a lot of thoughts, but I really want to focus on one. Please keep making queer art. Pour yourself into it. Make it cozy or miserable or important or stupid, but always indulgent. Make it for yourself and never underestimate how meaningful that can be to others. This is goodbye for now. We'll get through it together. Oh, it just closed the game. Okay. Well, that was fun. I think I either liked Nomi's or Edgar's the best. Definitely started stronger, I think. So, once again, if you enjoyed it, I'll have links to all the creators in the description and the game. If you have the means, consider, supporting them. And let me know what you thought. All right. I'll get on to Glory Hounds issue 2 coming up next. Once again, thanks for watching, and see you next time.